Hopefully you guys receive the wisdom and guidance and understanding that y'all truly need when y'all need it. Okay, it's all about divine timing. If this message resonates with you, make sure you let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in any of my products, check out my bio. Other than that, we're gonna tap into this message. Ashe. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit team of the highest white light. We ask that the channel be cleared so that all messages that are going to come through will be clear and concise. Bali Ayin Hara. All right. When they said F you, they screwed themselves 3 times. When they said F you, they screwed themselves 3 times. Okay? The world at the top of the deck. This is good luck. This is good karma coming your way. Even though these people turned their back on you and said that you was never going to be this, that you would never have this, that you would never go there. Yeah. When they said that, they screwed themselves. You got the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You are happy in your energy, not worried about nothing or nobody. You are spiritually and naturally in your own element. Okay? Not worried about what nobody else doing. Not worried about who doing who. Not worried about nothing. You worried about yourself. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this must be the op energy. The ones who said F you. Okay, I think they energy coming out as the 9 of Swords. The Knight of Swords, I'm sorry, in the reverse. They stagnant. And the way that card just hit my nose, they stagnant for being fucking nosy. They're stagnant for being nosy, okay? We have the 9 of Swords here. Not only are they stagnant, they are keeping themselves inside of this stagnation, okay? Because they're worried. They're in fear. They're dealing with insomnia. Why? Because they said, F you. You would never be this. You would never go there. You would never be this person. But yet, you are still standing. They said you would never have this. You would never be happy. But yet, you're still standing. And this is why they're in the Knight of Swords energy in the reverse. And they are dealing with trauma and despair and dealing with a whole bunch of baggage. Okay? So that seems to be a them problem. Yeah. They were doing things behind closed doors that they did not want you to know. Okay. And the divine revealed this to you and you went to slicing. Slicing. Okay. You went to slicing, cutting these people off. Cutting them off. And as you cut them off, your money grew. Knight of Pentacles, your money grew. You spiritually expanded. You became more aware of self. You became more aware of people that's draining your energy. You became more aware of psychotic ass co-workers. Okay? You became more aware of these entities, I'm gonna call them, that's attached to people and they don't even know about it. However, these people, okay, they did things behind closed doors. That's what they did. They did things behind your back, told lies, gossip, whatever this is. And that's why they got the chopping block. That's why they got cut off. Yeah. But aren't they the ones that cut you off though? Yeah. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, we got strength in the reverse. So they could be a fire sign. They could be an earth sign too. Um, but basically they're spiritually weary right now because you're not in their life, because you're not in their energy, because they're not a part of your energy, because they're not a part of your flow anymore. So they're spiritually weary and they feel stuck and they dealing with trauma. Whatever, however this ended, this worked out good for you, but it did not work out so well for them. Six of Cups, this is a familiar energy, something that you recognized, but made you unhappy. So this could have been a friendship, could have been a boyfriend, could have been a family member, karmic. It was karmic. It was familiar, made you feel good, might have made you happy at one point, but not anymore. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Maybe these people need to deal with their own inner happiness too. Like, yeah. It's their own inner happiness that's stopping them from experiencing true love, true authentic friendships. The Hangman here, they need enlightenment. They need enlightenment. Maybe they need somebody to tell them how they is. Maybe they need somebody to be real with them. Judgment here and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is a new phase. This is some kind of challenge with a new phase, or maybe somebody trying to protect themselves and protect what they birthing in this time, and that's why they cut this person or these people off, because they knew if they told them their business, they probably tell everybody. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Investing in this was wrong. It didn't bear no fruit. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. It didn't bear no fruit. It caused some losses though. Yeah. It caused some losses. The Hermit here. The Hermit, it caused some losses and caused you to speak. It caused you to speak your truth. It caused you to seek inner guidance, inner clarity. It caused you to pray more, seek. Yeah, so you can find balance and take action. Yeah, maybe to get away from these people that gave you bad advice, that didn't have your best interest at hand. And it made them happy to see you going from one place to another, to see your mind all over the place, to see you not set in stone or making decisions. And that's why God showed you who these people are, so you can cut them off. Yeah. What is this? Seven of Cups. Ace of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. So they were creating obstacles, confusion, to your independence. Yeah. Stop touching me on my crown, and I'm not going to tell you again. They were creating confusion. Okay, so you want to be rude, right? You want to be rude. So now you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get what rude people get. You're going to get what people get that don't understand spiritual boundaries. That's what you're going to get. Seven of Cups here with the Ace of Wands. It's like they created a lot of confusion as to what you should do. It's like you relied on these people a lot, as far as their opinion about what you should do in your life and where you should go. And so they were haters, they were envious, they were jealous, and these is just what they were. You knew this, you know this, you knew this too, but you know this now. And so the advice that they was giving you just created a whole bunch of confusion. You would go and you would tell them about something, and then that door would close. Death being here, the door would close. So maybe you begin to realize, like, damn, every time I tell this person some good news, something bad happened, or I don't get the job, or I don't receive what I'm expecting. So this is you in meditation, consulting with the Holy Spirit, consulting with Source, with God, with the Creator about your unstable friend or instability, about you being in a cycle, continuously dealing with the same people. I put this on top of my rose quartz pendulum here. So maybe you need to do some healing. Yeah, maybe you need to do some healing. Maybe it's time for you to release some things in your heart space. Or maybe you need to get some rose quartz. However, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Being around these people, being attached to these people made you spiritually weary. And so I feel like God put you around these people because this is the only way you would come to God. You will come to the divine. You will pray, is if you had to. And so once you did that, the King of Wands in the reverse, once you did that, you realize how impulsive you were at telling people, at telling these people, these specific people, your business, what you got going on. The divine started to bring clarity to your mind, to your eyesight. Things just started to make sense. And that's why they got cut off. And they over there in their feelings. And they over there in their bag. But there was no right decision. Like, this was a personal transition for everybody in this situation. And with the Eight of Swords being here, they all in their head for what? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, because what they was doing was from their own heart space. They was working hard from a wicked heart. And they lost something or somebody that made them happy, actually, that cared about them, actually, that valued their opinion. Emotional manipulation, this could be. Let's get another deck, y'all. All right. I meant to pick up this one. I'm going to end it out with these over here. So, let's see. We got this year in the reverse. Well, kind of in the reverse. Something in December that you could be indecisive about now or don't want to let go of. Something could be changing with that in December. This year, sideways, somebody could be expecting something like something to happen this year. It says it's not too late, and then March, but everything is landing sideways with this. So this is a big maybe. Whatever's going to happen here in December is going to be at a special date for somebody. And okay, so this is fall. So pay attention to the fall season. Pay attention to May. Next month. Next month. Something's going to happen. Something's going to bloom next month for some of you guys. Maybe something that you're working on. Maybe these family members will see their flaws and choose to change themselves, and y'all will reconcile. I don't know.
Doodle on me.
Where? Don't wait. Don't bring it in my house. We'll take that stuff off.
No, it's on the pants, the back, I think.
Why?
I stepped in it. I sat in it.
Oh, gosh. Okay, well, go change. That's not good. And if something that somebody could be expecting in a few months is going to happen in the summer. So that is in a few months actually. So that's confirmation. Maybe this is something you was working on in February. And this is confirmation for fall. All right. And then today for somebody to today, something you could be expecting, something, some kind of change, some kind of door opening, door closing. I don't know. You know, take it as it resonates. But maybe you cut these people off today. Maybe God has been showing you the character traits of these people, and maybe you're finally choosing to cut them off now. So we'll leave that there. And let's see what else I want to do. Let's do this. We have see it through. We have a fresh start. Okay, so there's something somebody needs to see something through. Okay, it may not look like it's going to work out right now, but this is your confirmation that it will. My dog just ran outside. Get in here. Get in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Inside. Stay your little butt in here. I already got to put you in the tub. Your sister took you out earlier and now you all dirty. All right. What was I at, y'all? See it through. So somebody could be going through a tough time right now. Working on a project, working on something, and you feel like giving up right now. Fire energy, you could be a fire sign. But Spirit wants you to see it through. Confirmation, okay? And then somebody been seeing a lot of zeros. And that's because the divine is giving you a fresh start, a new beginning, a do-over, okay, in some area of your life. Trust yourself in the reverse. Somebody could be, okay, so in this situation with a fresh start, you're not trusting yourself to take this leap of faith. Maybe there's something that you don't want to let go of, something that you don't want to release, but you're not paying attention to the small miracles. And I believe it's a person. It's somebody. It landed over here on my rose quartz pendulum. So it's somebody that is connected to your heart space that you do not want to let go. But the divine is giving you a fresh start to move forward. So, you know, it's your choice. Always scattered energy in the reverse. Why is that in the reverse? So somebody could be feeling like their energy all over the place, or that they're all over the place, but it's really not that. It's just something that you have embarked on, is very new to you, and it has you a little anxious. Yeah. And so you could have pulled away from people recently. Spirit wants you to start back reaching out to your friends, start back going out, you know, having those conversations with people that you pulled away from, that you trust. You could need some support embarking on this new adventure. All right. And we're going to leave it right there, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tapping in to the collective energy. Like I said, if these messages resonate with you guys, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, do all of those good things. And we'll be back with another message. Peace and blessings to you guys.